Do women like money? Do women like guap? Do they like the shmoney, the schmiz? Do they find that sexually attractive? The answer is no. But as always, nothing is black and white. Nothing is set in stone. There's always little gray areas to stuff, okay? So I'm gonna explain to y'all the complexity and the nuances and the ins and outs and the loopholes and all that there, right? But first, this is Tarek Talks. I'm Tarek and I'll be talking my shit. Feel me? So, like, comment, subscribe for more men's health, fitness, and dating discussions. We'll talk, we'll discuss, sit down like some men, right? Anyway, so do women find money sexually attractive when they look at that Benjamin Franklin or when they see the Cash App nowadays, right? Because they're doing away with paper money, as we probably have noticed, right? Do they get wet down there? The answer is no, right? You should never be sexually attracting women with money. And when I say attracting, I'm gonna put that in quotation marks, right? That is not what attracts women. I'm sorry. Society lied to us, right? Society lied to us. It says if you pull up in a Lambo, if you pull up in a Benz, that a woman will see you as sexually attractive. No, that's not how it works, right? If we're talking about purely attraction, purely just she looks at a dude and she starts getting her sprinklers start going off down there. Money has nothing to do with that. I know some folks on here will come here and deny this and, oh, all you need to do is pull up in the Benz and the Lambo. Like Uncle Rom says, Rom Wills has stated this many times. These teachers get caught with these 15-year-old students all the time. Uncle Rom has said this. He's like one of the first people I've ever heard bring this to light. I've always heard of it, like in the 90s. I knew a famous case about this teacher, this female she was in LA. I know some of y'all know what I'm talking about, my old heads. She did it with this student. He was like 14, 15, something like that. It was a Mexican dude or something like that, a Hispanic brother in LA. He was like one of those essay looking cats. You dig what I'm saying? And the teacher was this white lady baking cookies in a 2-story home type of deal. Like, it was crazy. It was a whole big thing. She got pregnant with him and kept the baby and stuff. So did this young man have money, right? A kid from Los Angeles, you dig what I'm saying? Young Hispanic kid from Los Angeles back in the 90s, lived in a rough ass neighborhood. You think he had any money? No, right? So when it comes to purely attraction, when it comes to purely this chick is looking at you and her sprinklers going off, has nothing to do with money, right? Now, like I said, there's little nuances. I'm gonna get to it where the money comes in, right? The thing that attracts a woman is basically a man's character and his physical looks. Something about him when she looks at him, just like when we look at a chick, we're like, damn, she fine as hell. She's cool to be around with. She's friendly. She's soft. She's feminine. Same thing with females. You know what I'm talking about? When they look at a dude that they like, something about him physically, right? Something about his demeanor, something about his attitude. That's what gets them going. That's what gets their waterworks going, right? That's why these chicks be having these one-night stands. Okay, that's why these chicks be going. This is especially for the younger demographic females, right? This is especially where the looks part comes in, is with younger ladies. My bad, y'all. It's hot as hell outside. I just came from outside, so if you see me sweating, mind the business, right? But this is with young ladies, especially the younger ones. They look for more of a man's sex appeal, right? And even when a female gets up in her age, she'll still be looking for guys with sex appeal. It's just like men. Do we ever, no matter how old a man is, if he sees a young, fine thing, he'll never be like, oh, no, she's not fine. He'll be like, man, she cute. You know what I'm saying? He might not go along with it because the age difference might be steep, but he'll be like, yeah, she look good. You dig what I'm saying? And some dudes don't care. They'll, you know what I'm saying? If she's like 19 or 20, hey, they'll have at it, right? So the same thing with ladies. Okay, so here's where the money comes in, right? Like I said, you should never attract so-called a woman with your money, with your guap, with your shmoney. If you watch my channel, you already know about the whole attraction thing. Get your body right, get your male masculine dominance or charisma right, get your style right, your conversation skills, hop in that damn gym, get yourself to the best of your ability, get your accessory game right, all that good stuff. I got plenty of videos on that. Okay, just look through the archives. Okay. That's how you should initially attract a young lady, right? Now, when we're talking about more long-term, here's where the money comes in. When we talking more about long term, fellas, don't get it twisted. You can't just be a freaking bum. Okay, you can't just be able, if you want a long-term type of deal with this young lady, you gotta have the best of both worlds. Unfortunately, guys who have just attraction and their financial status is not all that great, most of the time they're gonna end up being that short-term guy, or you're gonna end up being a side piece. And before you encourage or brag about being a side piece, that's lame. I'm sorry. I know other channels brag about being a side piece. To me, and to be honest with you, I've been like in a side piece type of position before. Honestly, I don't like that shit. To me, in my opinion, it's degrading. You should never want to be a fucking side piece to a female, right? So anyway, but unfortunately, that's how it is. If you want something long term, something stable, you have to have some type of financial stability. Now, you don't got to be Jeff Bezos. You don't got to be Bill Gates. You don't have to pull up in a Ferrari, a different one each day of the week, right? But you have to have something. This is regardless. You should be doing this regardless. You should be doing this regardless, whether you're sexually attractive or whether you're working on getting your sex appeal up. You should be working on your financial situation regardless. But I'm talking more like long term. If you want a young lady long term, some type of fight, because she has to be looking out for the kids. When you guys eventually have kids and stuff, if you decide to do that, that's what she's gonna be thinking about. Like, okay, we're gonna need some financial, you feel me, stability, right? So that's the thing with the whole money thing. I'ma still get guys saying that all you need to do is pull up. And do guys that pull up in Lamborghinis and flash their money everywhere, do they get females? Yeah, they do. But same time, you don't know what these guys do behind doors. Sometimes they be paying these young ladies like straight up. I've talked to some guys that weren't the most physically appealing, didn't really take care of their body and stuff like that, but they were really rich, and they would tell me basically like, sometimes he would be like, yeah, I go to strip clubs a lot and I pay, you feel me? And I pay for young ladies. Sure enough, if that's what you want to do, that's cool. But if you want that genuine attraction, you already know what to do with the body game. Shout out Ron Wills with your style and all that good stuff. You already know what that's about. So I hope this answered. Let me know if it answered your question. Leave the comments down for the algorithm and let me know what y'all thought. Peace.